Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So guys, as part of the previous session, we have seen for loop, while loop and a do while loop, right? So today I just want to explain two small interesting concepts, which is a break and as well as a continue statements. A break statement and as well as a continue statement. So let us see this a break and as well as a continue statement with an example. Fourth script.js. So basically this is the fourth script that I have created. So let me add a comment. Overview on break and continue. Okay, overview on a break and a continue. So what exactly the break does? So break is used to exit any loop. A loop means a for loop, a while loop, or a do while loop, or even a switch case can also be ignored using this particular break. And a continue is used to skip the current iteration of a loop and move to the next iteration. So it will skip the current iteration and it will move to the next iteration. Okay, that's fine. Let us see a for loop with an example or a while loop with an example as part of the previous program, right? So whatever the second program is there, copy the basic for loop that we have created. Okay, the basic for loop that we have created for a better understanding and put it here. Okay, let me uncomment it. So instead of rewriting this logic, I just copied it and I just placed it for where I equal to 1 less than or equal to 100. So this time I don't want to go with the until 100. So I equal to. So what I'm going to do right now here is, okay, if my I value is equal to 5. Okay, if my I becomes a 5. Okay, if my I becomes a 5. So what I want to do right now, the simple thing that I want to do here is I want to break this execution. I want to break this execution whenever the I becomes a 5. Okay, so let me try to run this program and check it out in the console basically. Okay, save it. Let me run it. Okay, save it. Let me run it. So why what happened? A break statement. So we are having an issue with this particular break. So why? What's happening with this break? Is there any syntactical issues? If I is equal to 5, just break it. That's it, right? That's what I have defined in this particular flow. So as and when the break got encountered, it will break the loop. So this is the for loop starting. This is the break condition. Okay, break. This is the break condition. Let me rerun what happened, just happened here. So if you observe, nothing is being printed down. Clear the log, save the program, run the program. I equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 10. The fourth execution, so nothing is being printed. If I is equal to 5. Yeah. So guys, the small issue here is, so we just created a loop. The issue that I have done is I haven't done anything, right? So here at the bottom console.log, add the logger. So without logger, what it's going to happen? We don't know what it is happening in the backend. So definitely we should have a logger. So when I run this particular program again, save it, save the code, run it, and if you observe right now, 1 2 3 4 it got printed, as and when it becomes a 5 it terminated the loop. That's the reason from 5 not even the further values till 10 were there in the console, not even till 10 were there in the console. So the ultimate point that we need to consider with respect to this break is, as and when the break got encounter, it will simply terminate that particular execution. Okay, so how exactly we can use this concept in the real world? I can say that whenever you are working on your application, if this link got displayed, then terminate it. If this button got displayed, then terminate that execution. Like that, we can specify. Okay, and if you look at this particular for loop, this is a traditional regular for loop that will be printing down the values from 1 to 10, right? So here I want to use this continue. So this continue is used for skipping the current iteration. If I is equal to 4 whenever my I value is a 4. In such situations, continue. That's it. So let me save it. Let me run it and see here in this particular console outcome, guys, clearly 1, 2, 3. After 3, it switched to the 5. The reason is as in when I becomes a 5, it won't execute the further logics. It will directly switch to the next iteration. It directly switch it to the next iteration. That's the reason it doesn't have those values. Or if I equal to 7, or if I equal to 9, 4, 7, 9 for all these values. This time when I run this program, right, it shouldn't have those 4, 7 and a 9 in this outcome. See, look at this particular outcome that it printed down. 4, 7, 9 doesn't have that. So it is just skipping that particular execution, that iteration. Okay, perfectly all right. In the real world, when we were working on our projects, we'll be using this break and as well as a continue within these loops. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next session with the next example. Thank you.